and welcome to this week's edition of the Kore Kast. I'm your host, Kris Harris, and I'm a certified personal trainer and Pilates instructor who's been working with clients for over 17 years, helping them improve their strength, recover from injury, and optimize their physical health. Core strength and core stability are terms that are often used interchangeably when we talk about training the muscles in the trunk. Although they are interrelated, there are several key differences. Each component plays a distinct and important role in maintaining a healthy body and preventing injury. In this edition of the Kore Kast, we are going to look at the differences between core strength and core stability. We will begin by explaining core strength and core stability and the importance of having a strong and stable core. We will define core strength and discuss the importance of core strength for athletic performance. We will also discuss some exercises that are effective at improving core strength. And then we will look at core stability and its definition, reviewing the importance of core stability for everyday activities. We'll also look at some of the key exercises that will help to improve core stability. From there, we're going to look at the differences between core stability and core strength and the importance of having both. Core strength and core stability are super important, and we describe how to train and balance that core stability and core strength. Finally, we will look at the many benefits of having a strong and stable core, including improved posture, reduced risk of injury, and improved athletic performance. According to a study published in the Journal of Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy, weak core muscles can lead to low back pain, which affects up to 80% of adults at some point in their lives. A meta-analysis of multiple studies published in the Journal of Sports Medicine found that core stability training reduced the risk of lower extremity injuries in athletes. And a survey conducted by the American Council on Exercise found that the most effective exercises for strengthening core muscles are planks, stability ball exercises, and traditional abdominal exercises. So what exactly is core strength? Core strength refers to the ability of the muscles in the torso, including the abdominals, back, and hip muscles, to work together to support the spine and maintain proper posture. A strong core promotes stability, balance, and power in movement, and can help prevent injury and improve overall physical performance. Core strength should involve core flexion. An example of this is a hollow body rock exercise. It flexes the core, but doesn't repeatedly perform the movement like sit-ups, so it's a safer option for people with low back issues. Core extension. An example of this is a Swiss ball rollout from a plank position. So this exercise combines the stability element of the Swiss ball plank with the extension element of the rollout. It's a very challenging exercise and can be modified by trying an ab roller or shortening your range of motion in the movement. Core rotation. Side plank thread the needle is an exercise that combines side plank stability and rotational strength. And it, again, is a challenging exercise. So working on a modified side plank and then going into a regular side plank is more beneficial. And if you can hold a regular side plank for 30 seconds, try adding that reach through. Why is core strength important? There are often many misconceptions about what constitutes core strength. A common belief is that the term core only relates to abdominal muscles. Core strength refers to the ability to hold a position while resisting weight load and/or fatigue. It also refers to the strength of the major muscles that make up one's core, including the pelvic floor, diaphragm, spinal stabilizers, transverse abdominis, and internal and external obliques. Achieving optimal intra-abdominal pressure helps the body withstand spinal weight load associated with everyday life. Core strength not only affects athletic performance, but countless daily activities. Benefits of core strength include reduced back pain, enhanced athletic performance, and improved functional fitness. Core muscles are essential to both stabilizing and producing movement. If your core is not working properly, it becomes hard to perform complex movements, and this can lead to instability at the spine and the inability to cope with the compressive forces and movement of the upper body and lower extremities. A strong core can benefit a wide variety of exercises, even ones that seemingly don't engage the midsection. An example of this are pull-ups. Although it is primarily an upper body exercise, the muscle activation of the abdominals is a major part of the movement. Another one is running. According to a 2018 study published in the Journal of Biomechanics, found that runners with weak, deep core muscles were at higher risk for developing low back pain. A strong core is also essential to good posture and balance. Strength is your ability to use your bigger movement muscles in your body efficiently, which can't happen unless your stability muscles are working properly. And the reason for this is that the core provides support to the spine and pelvis, and it's very important in aiding the transfer of forces to your upper and lower limbs. A 2017 study suggests a correlation between decreased core back muscle quality and aging. The researchers emphasize the need for intervention in older adults with back pain, particularly for people who are overweight. Findings from the same study confirm that women have smaller core back muscles than men. This suggests a potential link between hormonal changes after menopause and core muscle quality. What are some of the best core strength exercises? One of them is mountain climbers. This is an intermediate move, and it's an excellent move for balance and core strength. You want to start in a plank position with your hands below your shoulders. Tighten your core, lift your right knee towards your chest, keeping your back straight and your hips down. Return your right leg to the starting position as you simultaneously lift your left knee towards your chest. Continue alternating legs, starting with one set of 8 to 12 reps, and that would be done in that high plank position. Side plank with rotation. This is an advanced variation of the basic plank. It not only strengthens your core, but it also strengthens your arms, shoulders, and obliques by combining a side plank with arm movements. Lie on your right side with your right forearm below your shoulder. Extend your legs, left foot on top of the right. Tighten your core and lift your hips to form a straight line with your body. Raise your left arm straight up. Rotate your torso towards the floor and bring your left arm under your body. Rotate your torso again to straighten your left arm and return to the starting position. Start with 8 to 12 reps and then repeat on the other side. So what is core stability? Core stability refers to the ability of the muscles in the torso to provide support and maintain control of the spine and pelvis during movements and activities. This involves a coordinated activation of the deep abdominal back and pelvic muscles to stabilize the core and maintain proper alignment and posture. Core stability is important for overall movement efficiency, injury prevention, and optimal performance in sports and daily activities. Core stability should be able to achieve 3 things. 1 is to stabilize the spine. 2 is to maintain optimal alignment between your pelvis and the spine. And the 3rd is to prevent unwanted and compensatory movements of the pelvis and spine during movements of the extremities. Core stability refers to the ability of the muscles in the torso to provide support and maintain control of the spine and pelvis during movements and activities. This involves that coordinated activation of your deep abdominal muscles and back and pelvic muscles. A stable core allows you to have more control over your body, whether you're in motion or you're sitting still. Core stability establishes that proper posture and places the joints and muscles in optimal place, thus allowing the joints to generate strength and power. Stabilizing the core will help provide stability through all movements and minimizes the propensity of injury in working out and in everyday life. Functional exercises that enhance the stability of the hips, torso, and shoulders are the preferred method to build core stability. Try thinking about core stability as the fine-tuning, the coordination of all the little muscles in your body, and their ability to engage and disengage at the appropriate time and subconsciously. Core stability training demands that you resist moving your lumbar spine by engaging your inner core. There are 2 main types of core stability according to NASM. Intervertebral stability is the ability to minimize movement between vertebrae. This can be done through activation of smaller muscles like the transverse abdominis, diaphragm, pelvic floor muscles, and the small paraspinal muscles. Exercises include Kegels and drawing in or pulling the navel towards the spine. And the second is lumbopelvic stability, which is the ability to minimize movement between the rib cage and the pelvis. And this can be done through abdominal bracing, which is that isometric tightening of the muscles. Stabilization is the first phase of core training. At this level, there's little or no movement of the spine. Breathwork is one of the best ways to improve core stability and strength. And diaphragmatic breathing or belly breathing engages those deep core muscles and pelvic floor and improves lung capacity. Check out episode 3, the connection between breath and movement in Pilates, for a little bit more on that breathing. Pilates is another one of the best ways to improve core stability and strength because it supports your body in increasing strength, mobility, and flexibility. It's important to incorporate a combination of anterior, posterior, lateral, and rotational core stability exercises in your Pilates program. What are some of the best core stabilization exercises? Well, according to Ace Fitness, Bird Dog on a Bosu is a great exercise. You want to set your right knee on the center of the dome and place both hands on the floor underneath the shoulders. Extend the left leg behind you to hip height. Keep the foot flexed and raise the right arm to shoulder height with your thumb facing the ceiling. Try holding this for 20 seconds and switch sides. A regression of this would be to perform the exercise on the floor. Another exercise is supine toe taps. You want to lie on your back and place your arms by your sides. Engaging the abdominals, draw the navel towards your spine and lift your knees to 90 degrees. On a 2 count, lower your right foot to touch the floor, and on a 2 count, return it back to 90 degrees. Perform the same movement with your left and continue to alternate tapping to the right and left foot on the floor, performing about 10 reps on each leg. The regression on this would be keeping your feet on the floor and sliding your heel out on the mat, so alternating heel slides. Stability ball dead bugs. Lie on your back and lift your knees to 90 degrees. Place a stability ball between your lower legs near the knees and press your hands and legs into the stability ball. Engage the core and draw the navel towards the spine. Extend the arms and legs and then straighten the limbs. The more challenging the pose is when you do that. Make sure that the knees stay at 90 degrees when returning to center. Complete 10 reps on each side, and the regression would be just performing the exercise without a stability ball and keeping your knees bent at 90 degrees as you lower down. Building core strength will help the lower and upper body work together as much more efficient and integrated unit. Multiple muscle groups must work together simultaneously to support our everyday movements, and building core strength also improves our balance, or the ability of our body to maintain its center of mass over its base of support. And the ability to maintain balance, coordination, and proprioception, or your body's awareness in space, is a factor of multiple bodily systems, muscular, nervous, skeletal, working together in unison. A strong core enables us to resist external forces and resist falling. Additionally, building a strong core translates to movements we do in our daily lives, such as carrying groceries, picking up kids, grandkids, cleaning the house, and many other things. So the stronger we are, the easier these activities of daily living become. Really, to sum it up, core strength and core stability are the foundation of a healthy body. They provide the support and control necessary for optimal movement, balance, and function. Both core strength and core stability are essential components of overall fitness and are critical for maintaining that proper posture, balance, and alignment. And they involve the muscles of the abdomen, back, and pelvis, which work together to support the spine and provide a strong foundation for movement. Core strength is the ability of these muscles to generate force, while core stability is the ability to maintain proper alignment and control during movement. Developing both core strength and stability can improve athletic performance, prevent injury, and enhance overall health and well-being. Exercises such as planks, bird dogs, and dead bugs can help us strengthen the core, while practicing balance and coordination exercises can improve stability. Consistent practice and proper form are crucial for achieving optimal results and avoiding injury. Thanks again for joining me for this episode of the Kore Kast, and be sure to join me next week for a new episode. Subscribe to the Kore Kast on all major platforms or on YouTube at the Kore Kast channel. Check out our website, www.kore-fit.com, and that's core with a K, for great resources, merchandise, blogs, live stream classes, and more. If you are enjoying this podcast, click the link in the description to support the show. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.